You're tuning into.
You're now tuning into
CodenameZ.
And welcome back, guys.
Hello.
I'm Tyrone,
And I am Basil Anthony.
and this is CodenameZ
The top 10.
podcast.
What is top 10 podcast? Hey.
Oh yeah, top 10 podcast, exactly. We were rated number. I think we're number one almost. We're almost number one on
We're
iTunes
number one
podcast.
in iTunes podcast in Philadelphia of two black men in the West Philly area.
We have won a Grammy or a Oscar, whatever you would win for podcast. We're nominated.
Not a Grammy.
First of all, how we don't know what we're nominated for? Whatever you're nominated.
We're nominated for everything. It's oh my god. Beyonce called us and she was like,
Yeah, she trying to be on the show. I'm like, Beyonce, listen, we're
Please,
busy.
girl,
We have too many people.
like,
we have to.
we need relevant people. Okay, let me stop.
You're gonna get tore up by the Beehive.
Blue
Even though
Ivy
we
going to
want-
come beat
Even
me
though
up.
we would love an album, and I think Beyonce is
She's not
secretly
gonna give it to us.
retiring on us, and it's making me upset.
Her, Rihanna, just let it go. Just drop it. You're not gonna get it. I don't know why y'all keep trying. They're not gonna drop it.
They
Okay.
she gonna drop it.
Yeah. Okay.
But topic today.
Yes. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know if you saw or if our viewers saw the picture of the beautiful girl on prom busting it out with some AK-47s in her picture and on her dress and stuff. Did you see those photos?
Unfortunately, yeah, I did.
So that caused quite an uproar and a ruckus on the social medias and the internet.
Pissed me off.
Right. I was very not with those photos. I was very against those photos.
It was ugly.
But come
Dress
to
was-
find
dress was
out,
cute.
there has been a development in the case that now she has been expelled from her high school, I guess, for violating some type of code of conduct on social media. And she had a full ride to TSU, and they have now rescinded their admission and a scholarship.
Ooh.
So, what do you think about
Oh,
that?
because she want to be pew pew pew.
What do you think about this?
Okay, I'm gonna come from this from different aspects, right?
Right.
The whole social media code of conduct thing, I think for school is a little much, just because I feel like you can do it. You can do whatever you want to do on social media. You can do whatever you want to do.
Right.
Okay, we can tell by some of these celebrities. You can do whatever you want to do,
Right.
and that's what you want to do. Fine. The picture was ugly. It was stupid. It didn't make sense. Why is he standing on her dress?
Right.
The dress was cute, but like what? Like
Yeah.
what was the purpose
Point.
behind it?
Yeah, that's what I just
What's the
wanna
point?
know. What was the reason? We need
Like-
to get that sound effect from Cardi B. What was the reason?
I mean, hey, you're a soundboard. You can do
Right.
it. But like, what was the purpose of the picture? Like,
Right.
you showing what you will come to the prom and blow it up? What's the purpose?
You about to shoot up the prom?
Yeah, like
what's
I
going on?
don't get it. Like I thought
Like-
it was just weird. Like it was
Yeah,
like, what's
it's
the
just
purpose? Like guns and pictures really only need to be if like you just pass like I don't know military training.
Right.
If you're like a Navy SEAL or something, I don't know.
I hate guns in picture in general. Like even
It doesn't
just
make
like
sense. It
the
doesn't- it's not-
guys back in the day you saw with their gun. No, let's not. Like let's not, please.
Yeah, like it just none of it makes sense. None of it like. So that part pissed me. I mean, I think it's a little far. Okay, expelling.
That's where.
All
that's
right.
my
Well,
thing.
but maybe I don't know because to go to prom, you're like what 17, 18. I don't know if those are
Probably
junior or
17
senior.
18.
Was it junior or senior prom? Do
I
you
don't
know?
know. Well, she was senior prom because she
Oh yeah,
about to
because she
graduate.
had yeah. So senior prom. So it's like expelling is a lot because I mean honestly she did the hard work to get where she was going.
Yeah, she
And
was a straight A student.
I was saying obviously she's going to a good school. She had a whole thing. So I mean
Right.
that's good. So it's like damn, you messed it up right this moment. Like honestly, I mean suspension maybe.
Right.
You know if they saw it before she went to prom, close the prom doors. But like no, you can't walk in. You know something like that. But it was a bit much. But it was also like it tells y'all stop doing this.
Right.
Whatever
It's
you're
like-
doing for this social media clout is weird.
Exactly.
What's the purpose?
That's why I'm like, I feel like the expelling and the scholarship taking away that, like, I feel like it's a bit much. I feel like it's a bit much because, like, it's like she still worked hard for this. It was like in the grand scheme of things, she really didn't harm anyone with the photos. Like, it was just kind of like a
She
freedom
harmed
of
my eyes.
expression. Right.
My eyes were
It was a
harmed.
freedom of expression thing. But my thing is, well, one, it's so crazy because I feel like what is happening, like, ever since I'm about to graduate law school has become, like, very relevant in the real world. Like, I literally just wrote about this in my research paper that talking about misinformation on the internet. But one of the cases I pulled was a social media case where a girl, she got suspended from chair. She said, oh my gosh, she said something about the cheerleading squad, F chair or something like that.
I don't know.
And she got suspended. So there was like a whole Supreme Court case as to whether schools can regulate a student's social media use outside of, the school.
They shouldn't.
But the Supreme Court said, yes, they can in certain situations where pretty much if the speech that you're doing can rile up something in the school. So pretty much if your speech affects something in the school, then you can be suspended for it. So like, let's say if I be like, free mollies at school or something like that.
Okay,
that's
that's different
right.
than me being
Right.
F Miss Wilson.
Right. And then, because
like
I think
the whole school must be like, yeah, F Miss Wilson, go jumper.
Right.
Like, at what point does like common sense fall into this category?
Right. So, because I think the defense who were defending the school brought up an old Supreme Court case where they sided with the school. What?
I'm sorry, the way you tied your shoes is so bad.
Oh, this was so uneven.
It's so bad. I was trying to ignore it
Because I wasn't even looking.
because one string is just all the way over there. God damn it!
But no. So in the case where the Supreme Court sided with the school, it was some type of drug related thing where like the student was like somehow eliciting or persuading students to use drugs. Something weird with drugs in school. So that case. But anyway, with this case, I feel like with this girl with the guns, I feel like in no way that would necessarily affect the school environment. Unless maybe she posted the guns and was like, F you, Susan, or something like that at school, like that. Okay, maybe are you trying to make a threat against the school? You know what I'm saying? That's different.
like
right.
countdown to prom, then like the caption. Because even if you would have been there, like you gotta make sure the caption looks good.
Right.
Like if you say countdown to prom in 2 hours, it's like, okay, what is she about to do at
what she about
prom?
to do, right? Exactly. But this case, I feel like I don't know. It was just so dumb. But like you were saying, and like what the point I wanted to make is like, I don't agree with the punishment, but we gotta get, especially this newer generation, y'all gotta get it together with social media. Like the amount of things that people post on social media is like, come on, and like not everything is made for social media. And if that's the case, if she wanted to take that picture and send it to her friends in a group chat or something, maybe. But like social media, not everything is made for social media, and they really just don't understand.
And my thing is, like I always say,
drug use, all sorts of stuff on social media. I'm just saying.
I'm saying
it's not cute.
again, you could do.
I'm sorry.
I always say this: you can post whatever you want to post on social media. However, you
Right.
have to be prepared for the type of backlash you're going to get, depending on what you're doing, what your profession is, or whatever. There's like a moral obligation to be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't put this on there.
Right.
If you don't have no job, you're not doing nothing. Okay, you can smoke weed all day on Instagram.
Right.
But if you're a lawyer or a doctor,
Exactly.
maybe not be on like taking pictures in your robe.
Right.
Lighting the L on top of the court bench. Like maybe that's cute to put in the group chat. And
Or
it never
maybe
makes it to social media.
How about we just keep illegal stuff, period?
Yeah,
off
that
of
too.
Social media, like,
Because, like, again, social media,
Just
y'all
what I'm
keep
saying,
forgetting
like-
this. When bad things happen, this is what pisses me off. Okay. You can post whatever you want to, but this is what I mean when it comes to when certain things happen in the courts. Like, if anybody of our skin color does anything, the first thing they're going to find is the worst picture they can find of you on social media. Why do you think I cleared my social media? You know, I didn't have bad things
because he was
on
doing
it.
he was a mess back in the day.
Good
on social
night. I
media.
was never.
I'm like, oh my gosh, where you getting them guns from, son? I'm just kidding.
Please, first of all, you know how much I hate guns in general, so don't ever, not ever. But, like, that's the thing. They're going to find the worst thing they can find on you. That girl's picture, anytime someone brings that girl up, that's the first picture they're going to bring up. They're not going to bring up anything of her with a selfie with, I don't know, Viola Davis. Like, they're not going to bring up her school pictures or whatever. They're going to pull this picture up and be like, look at her. Now, she might have, her whole social media might have been her helping children in nature. And that's going to be the one photo they find. You can be doing the best thing in the world. They will find the one photo of you doing the middle finger or holding a drink.
Right.
You know, and it's like, here we are. Because, you know, when I was in college, when I was an education major, there was a list of things you are not supposed to post.
Exactly.
And people got taken out of the major. But one girl posted a picture of her with just a red cup.
Right.
She was out the program for education. She had to find a new major.
Oh my gosh. And
Because that's what they're like,
that
that violates something. It's like you have to understand what you post. Or just, girl, put it on your story.
Right. Like
put it in your close friends.
Right. Like I remember when I was working for the city, they were pretty much saying that like if you had it listed anywhere on your social media, your occupation, like let's say if I was like I'm working, for the mayor's office of Philadelphia or whatever, there was a list of things, or even not even if you had it listed, it was a list of things that we couldn't post on our social media, like certain scandalous things, because we know how the media is. The first thing is going to be is the mayor of Philadelphia staff member was seen smoking weed, so now it's just like it drags the whole office.
Which again,
it shouldn't. But we know how media is and stuff like that.
Like I had the conversation with my mom not even recently, but sort of recently, where I forget it was like a teacher or like a police captain, something like that.
Right.
And I guess apparently she had done adult entertanment years ago.
Right?
Like and someone found it. And she wasn't even posting or anything else. She literally, she thought it was like, that was so many years, 12 years, 15 years, or whatever. And I guess someone found it and she lost her job by it. And I was like, well, that's not fair. Because, again, you can do whatever you want to do on your social media. Because, for the most part, who cares? I don't care. As long as you're doing the right thing, I don't care if my lawyer is busting it down on OnlyFans. I do not care. If you still coming to court and not fucking the judge in the middle of the court to put on OnlyFans, I am fine. But, however, like we said before, it can come back to bite you. Because then people are going to question your professionalism, which they shouldn't. But they're going to question your professionalism. They're going to question your entire being because of what they see in a picture or a photo or a video.
Exactly. And let me tell you.
And that's bothersome.
Right. Let me tell you. So, I remember first year law school, litigation basics. It was like a class where pretty much...
Are you in law school right now? Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh my god! Because
I'm about to graduate.
I feel like you never say anything about that.
Yes, law school is very relevant. It's very relevant. But no, it was this meme yesterday. I'm like, it is kind of true. It was like me as a lawyer trying not to talk about work in front of my non-lawyer friends, and she was like, about to explode.
That's literally just you.
Right.
You will pull up a case for some random reason. I was talking about my cat, and here you go pull up a case about cats in 1897, Brown versus the Board of Cats, and it's like, god damn it.
Not the Board of Cats. But I remember he was telling us, so it was like pretty much like you say on litigation basis, the basics of litigation, how it works, yada yada. So he was telling us, he was like, our worst nightmare as a lawyer, and his worst nightmare as a lawyer has been social media and the invention of social media. Because he was like, just what we're talking about right now, people do not know what to post and what not to post. He was like, one time he literally had to call a client. He was like, he did not mean to he was like, I don't talk crazy to my clients, but he was like, this person, he's like, I had to literally call him and be like, shut up, shut up, literally, he was like, you're about to tank, first of all, people put work into these cases, and you're about to tank the whole case in one tweet. Can you shut up right now? But it's just, and it's so true, because imagine if this girl is ever accused of shooting someone, and let's say she's innocent, then hit with a prosecution. Ain't this shit with 10 AK-47s?
First picture they're gonna find.
Exactly. So it's like, oh my gosh, and then just posting the leak, because I'm not gonna assume the status of the gun, I don't know, but let's just say, and a chance that those guns aren't legal, you just posted 5 illegal guns on your social media, so it's just then you could potentially get you and your brother in trouble, I don't know, it's just people have to be more careful,
y'all just gotta learn,
and stop, all them robbers. You heard a whole bunch of stories like this. Thieves who then post on social media the stolen goods.
You don't need to post. Either they did, or they just post them doing it.
Right.
There's a boomerang of you and the Pushaisi man is talking about tonight about to be lit. Then it's another. Here go you doing a TikTok of somebody else taking their TV.
Right.
Like, stop doing it. Stop incriminating yourself.
I'm about to go beat him. I'm about to. Me and my boys about to go jump this.
Stop putting it out there.
That's
Stop
illegal.
going on Facebook Live,
That's
Instagram Live. Y'all literally like at this point. We don't even need lawyers. At this point, we just bring an iPhone and the judge, and just have somebody stand there and be like, "This you, this you, this you."
I'll tell you, this is how I'm gonna be in court. Like, if I go to a meeting with the prosecutor in my client, be like, all the prosecutor gotta say. So on social media, he'll take the deal. Like, he'll take the deal because we don't got time for this.
Please.
We already know what he did. We'll take the deal because I don't got time for this. Because we already know you posted something stupid. Like
It's just come
God.
on. Like, y'all gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Like, oh my God. It just... First of all, world of dumb criminals. Sorry, this is like taking a tangent. But did you hear about that man who got caught, who robbed a bank, and then at the money that he just stole, went to the ATM and deposited the stolen money at the same bank. He's a member of the bank he's at. Deposits the stolen money into his bank account. Like,
so they're like, wow.
Right.
So this bank just got robbed for $25,000 or whatever, however. And then mysteriously, $25,000 deposit just got put in your bank account. Now, what the fuck do you think? What do you think?
And the crazy thing is, I don't even think. Here's where it gets worse. I don't even think it was enough. I think it was literally the ATM at the bank he just robbed. Like,
sir, you know we can see you.
Like, so,
are you sure? Are you okay?
We okay here?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
It's so stupid. People are just like, why?
What are we doing?
Like, why?
Like, and we're the most evolved species.
No, and it's just like, how do you?
God is looking down like, what did I do?
Right.
Should I come back at this point, or should I just leave them to just fight for themselves?
Oh my God.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you another dumb criminal story. But I gotta tell that off the podcast.
oh God. Oh no. Yeah, let's not incriminate anything. Oh my God. What's wrong with y'all?
Oh, goodness.
But I don't know, to end it on there, like, you can post and do whatever you want. Just remember that at any point in time,
right,
it can come back to you. For the most part, my social media is very much cleared. You know, also,
right.
I was never like a bad person on social media. I think the only thing I ever done was like I had like tweets back in the day where I cursed a lot. Which,
right.
At one point, my cousin was like, I found your Twitter. And I'm like, oh gosh. But again,
like,
like,
oh gosh.
but that's when, you're like, this evil, emo teenager. Everyone sucks. And my mom sucks. And my dad sucks. It's like, oh, whatever. I'm 12.
Right.
But like, again, anything like that can always be brought back. And you just have to remember, no. And also, again, common sense comes into play. Common sense does.
It's just common sense. It's just like,
just don't do it.
Here's my rule of thumb. If you wouldn't
show your meemaw.
If you wouldn't go if you wouldn't show your grandmom, or if you wouldn't go.
Well, actually, you can't even say that no more.
Oh yeah,
because everybody grandma is 35 now. So you in the club, 3 generations already in the club together. Your mom is 22. You 18. Like, what's going on? Grandma 37. Like, y'all all in the club together. So we can't even say that. If you wouldn't show your great grandma.
Right. And no, they probably would, because people are just crazy in the house. Because I was just about to say, if you wouldn't go to work and show your boss that picture, or go and show the dean of your school that picture, then maybe it just shouldn't be on social. But
some
now I'm about to say, now I'm just scared, because people just do anything now. Just like,
boss, look at the fattest L I rolled. It's like, oh my God.
Look, yeah, come here, girl. Let me show you me getting back shots. Like, no. Not
yes, like, it's not appropriate.
Not appropriate.
What's wrong with y'all?
Oh my God.
Leave it to yourselves. Leave your backshot videos for your close friends. And
not even that. How about just keep it for yourself? How about not make them, because your iCloud can get hacked? But if you do, how about just keep it to yourself?
Yeah.
Like,
or at least make some money off of it. Put it on OnlyFans. At least, damn.
Right.
So when you do get fired, at least you got somebody to go back to OnlyFans. Because you are getting fired, but
because you are getting fired.
Boost to OnlyFans like $22.
Right.
Get a few people to jump in, because when they boss do find it, you get let go. Here we are.
But when you do get fired, let me tell
you got something to roll back on.
I could not.
Something to roll back on.
Not roll back. Like, oh my goodness gracious.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, okay, are we going to take a break now?
Yeah, let's take a break.
And we're back to talk about Basil's open relationship.
No. Ain't nothing open over here now.
Okay, we're going to switch gears to topics, but our topic that we're going to be discussing here is open relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Basil, what is your feeling about open relationships?
Not on God's green earth. Not on Beyonce's internet. Not on God's green earth. I wish you would come to me with that rhetoric. You better get away from me. Absolutely not.
Listen.
No.
Okay. I'm not. No.
I was going to say, hold on there.
Right.
It's a no for me, though.
It's a no for me, too. But, I mean, I'm not against them for other people. But, like, I don't know. Because, see, first of all, I think we got to kind of understand aren't there, like, different types of open relationships? Like, you have, like, polygamous, but then you have open relationships. Then you have, because I think, from what I understand, an open relationship, you're still only in a relationship with that one other person, but you both allow each other to, like, pretty much
Dibble and dabble.
sleep around on a
Zip and zoo it.
Right. Outside of your marriage or your relationship. Now, I think that's different. Polygamy is where, or polyamory is like when you have literally like y'all all are in a relationship.
Yeah.
So you have like 4 girlfriends, 4 boyfriends and girlfriends or whatever.
I guess so.
First of all, that seems like too much work. I commend y'all for that because that's like,
yeah, I can't.
Like dealing with one person is enough. Like, then you gotta think about 4 other people. Like, oh no, that's a lot. But I don't know. I think first, let me start this conversation with a disclaimer. To be in an open relationship, your partner has to agree that you're in an open relationship. You can't just be cheating and talking about I'm in an open relationship. Like, does your wife know this? Like, does your husband know this? Like, I swear,
your girlfriend or your boyfriend?
Your boyfriend. Like, there'd be so many people. Oh, we have an arrangement.
We do?
Like, the arrangement.
Since when do we have that? I want to know.
So I think that's step 1 to be in an open relationship. How about you actually be in an open relationship?
Yeah, like both parties.
Right. Like, it's just because that's people's favorite line. Like, they in an open the open relationship, somebody white about to come and beat you up. That's what it is.
Hello, like, I don't know. Yeah, listen. Okay, open relationship for me, it's a no.
Right.
Absolutely not. You know, if you want to do it, more power to you, Will and Jada.
I thought they wasn't open no more.
I don't know. I don't care.
Because I mean,
those are 2 rich people who I have no idea.
That's what confused me because I always thought they had an open relationship. But then, if that's the case, why would the whole August Alsina thing be an issue? You get what I'm saying? Like, why would that be an issue for Will if they were in an open relationship?
What was the issue for him? Did he say it was an issue for him?
I don't know the way it seemed. I mean,
because again, I still have not watched an episode of Red Table Talk.
Right.
I don't care.
Was it an issue for him?
I don't know.
But I guess what I'm saying, why would the media make it an issue if they already knew that? They were
because it's the media. You could do anything. The media would be like, "Oh my god!" Like, please. Right. That's like somebody start dating Tabitha Brown, and then they catch him out there eating a pork chop, and it's like Tabitha Brown devastated over pork chop. It's like I think she okay. So I don't know.
Oh my god.
It's a no for me. I mean, if that's your thing, go ahead for it. It's just not for me.
Right.
And I also don't understand. I don't know. Like, I just don't understand how you could. Like, I mean, again, more power to you because I don't understand how you can do it. Because I have a difficult time, like, you know, with just one person and putting all your attention to this one person. I can't imagine doing that with multiple, unless it's just purely a sexual thing.
Right.
Then that's different because I mean we all have our little, you know, you all go to a club or a bar or whatever. You see somebody, and you had that thing, you know, just that one night, you do it, and you're good. It's all over with.
Right.
So, I mean, if that aspect of being open, then sure.
You mean so that aspect of being in a relationship being open that way?
Yeah, I'm saying like this. So like being in a relationship, but like you have like your little passes of like, hey, he's talking to me or she's talking to me. You know, and they're like, all right, cool. You know, come back home.
Well, that's an open relationship.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Okay, I mean, it still wouldn't be me,
right?
Because I feel like we should all be about our. You should be about me. I should be about you, and we no.
Right.
Or As the Queen Wendy.
I was about to say Wendy.
I was like, as Wendy says, wait till you go to cruise.
Right. Wait till you go to an island and then have a threesome.
And they can't come back.
So they can't ever see that person again. You gonna be salty? They
Listen, Paco can't come back with us, so we had a little fun out there with Maria and them. So I'm okay with it. But not when we in the same area.
Right.
Oh no! Now I can. If I see your boyfriend or girlfriend in the fresh grocer,
right. And then they be trying to sneak up on you.
Yeah, see,
nope. But yeah, I think it's just, I don't know.
I feel like
like I said, I have no issue with other people doing it. I just feel like one of my issues with society nowadays is I think more people want to do it than they admit that they want to do it. But because they don't want to admit that, or because it's like a non-traditional thing, they get with people who they know wants a monogamous relationship and just cheat on them, which is like, no, like
that's the thing. Like again, just be truthful in what you want, like
right.
Because there are many people out there who don't believe in monogamy.
Yeah,
again, disclaimer: I do believe in monogamy. Don't try that with me,
right? Okay,
or I guess with you. I don't know. I don't know how you swing.
It's like no, I can't. No.
Yeah, but like there are people who are interested in it, but you just give them the right to know. Right. Because like my thing is, you gonna get with somebody who is non-monogamous, and they are like, oh God, I guess I have to be monogamous. You know, they're like, it's such a plight for they have to be monogamous, and you out there just swinging it any and everywhere, right. While they over at home like wishing they could swing it any and everywhere,
right?
And then to come to find out, it's like, well, we cheating. I could have been with somebody else. like what the? I could have been.
Wait, we been cheating? I can go cheat. Let me stop.
Like what, I could go get busted on as well. What? Let me go head to the bar. Like you know what I mean? Like
right.
Just tell the person. Like that's another thing I think about open. Just be honest and tell the person like. You know, we have one of our friends that, you know, I don't like this person.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he's non-monogamous.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He does not want a relationship.
Right.
And can't get mad at him about that. Okay, cool. Like, you know, that's your groove.
Right.
Then, and my thing is, if you told people that, and now they get their feelings hurt because they thought they'd be the one to change you,
right?
Then that was your fault.
Right.
But
I mean, there are social psychologists who claim that their theory is that like monogamy is against human instinct, which I'm like, I don't know, because I mean, I think that's a big claim to say because everyone is so different. Like, yeah. So,
and like, I mean, I get it in the sense if you're not like if you're not happy. I mean, if we think back to my 6-month situation, you know who I'm talking about. Don't do that. Who?
Okay, he was referring to some other stuff.
Yeah, that one. That was okay. A year of talking, where obviously we just started talking, and then 6 months of actually being in a quote unquote relationship. And you remember we did nothing,
right?
And then, like 5.5 months later, I was like, all right, I feel bad, but now I went with my own because I was like, I don't even know what's going on here anymore. I don't know, And I felt horrible by it because I was like, oh my God. But it's like, also, we've been together for like almost 6 months and like nothing has happened.
Right.
And I've expressed that I need something to happen. I expressed it. Said it multiple times. So.
Okay, I got to swing your ring.
It's like, well, not my time.
Hi, Pepper.
Okay. Not. Talking to my, you can, but like, maybe
wants to be on the podcast.
Maybe that's why you're itching because you are allergic to cats.
No, my eye has really been itching.
You're allergic to cats, and you're just out here just having fun and just. Oh, good Lord. Anyway, Pepper is monogamous.
Probably by choice. Like she just don't got no partner.
Well, also she's fixed, and also any other cat comes near her, any other male cat that comes near her, she beats him up. So we used to have one that she hated him.
Well, maybe she's lesbian.
Not Pepper lesbian. Pepper, you lesbian. Wow. She's like, boy, leave me alone.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. If that's your swing, then that's your swing. But go find somebody that's their swing, because then you just hurt people.
Right.
And it's really weird. You know,
it's just like it's not. And then about the And then we also know the couples who were monogamous and just pretty much became an open relationship because one person was cheating.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's just like, okay. So then what do you call, because see, that's why I'm saying it gets tricky. Like, okay, you have some relationships where, like, one person was cheating, so the other person started cheating, so then they just both cheating, but then just technically still get mad because each other, it's just like.
I call that not a relationship. I call that just being toxic towards each other.
Right.
And let each other go.
But that's my thing. I'm like, okay, if this is going to be all dynamic, why not just say, okay, I'm in an open relationship? Like, how about just make that determination so then that way it can be. But see, that's the thing, because, and I'm going to be honest about our gender, especially the straight ones, men cannot take cheating. They can cheat a lot, but men have a really hard time dealing with cheating. So they would be okay with an open relationship that lets them go do whatever they want. But then if their wife or something comes home and just got busted down, they have a whole thing. Like, so it's like, I don't know. So it's just like,
I mean, yeah.
What do you expect there? I don't know.
Yeah, like it's. And you know what? I can almost tie this into a little bit. We're not comparing the two, but like dating someone who's like bisexual or whatever.
Right.
Because in the same token, almost the same thing, where it's like, okay, they like both or whatever.
Right.
So, and maybe you like both or whatever, but both of y'all not gonna say nothing to one another. So while she's out there trying to get her judge, he out there trying to get his as well. And then it's like, oh well, it's like, girl, if men and women could just be flat out be like, listen, I'm non-monogamous and I'm bisexual.
Right.
Then it's not gonna be a big thing, because then it was when one of your friends go and see Ricky out with Dylan and be like, girl, I saw him out there with Dylan, he's gay, and then you out there at home, oh my god, my man's gay. No, he's bisexual.
Right.
And if he would have told you that, it'd have been okay. And if you both y'all was honest with each other, you know, you was out there, Stacy, out there hanging out with Emily. So come on now.
Right. It's
just be honest with one another. Like,
yeah.
Goddamn.
And stop and non-monogamous people leave monogamous people alone.
Oh
like,
my god, yes.
Just stop. There are plenty of people out here, like, if that's the case, get on the dating app, and then you can see what people classify as and everything, and then that'll be an easy way to find other
Oh my
people
god, also,
who are like-minded.
put that in your bio, please.
Oh,
put
yeah,
that in your bio
true.
that you're in an open relationship, or you're
That's
already
true.
partnered, and you're looking for a third, or you're looking for X. Put that out there.
Put that out there, yeah.
So we don't have to match, and then it's like, oh, hey, let's go hang out, da da da. Yeah, can my boyfriend come with us? Yahoo? Can my husband come? Huh? Husband?
Can my husbands come up?
Can my sister-in-law show up too? What?
I
thought we was going to the Applebee's, just me and you. Now it's a whole party. I gotta make a reservation. Like, no, what's going on?
Yeah, no, we just can't. No, but yeah, I just think,
like, you gonna find something in your niche.
Yeah,
just find that person in your niche.
Right, and it's just, I don't know.
Or it's suggested if they say no, that means no to you.
Right.
If you say, hey, let's be open, and they say no, that does not mean, okay, let me stick around and be open because I want to be open. Just find someone who want to be open.
Yeah, just move on.
Just go do it. Like,
I just think,
because I hate the. So I'm sorry. I just hate the topic of, well, I just love them so much. Well, okay, well, they said no to this, and if you understood that you love them, you love them so much, they said no to this.
Right.
Don't just keep doing it.
Right. Exactly.
Or resent them forever.
Right.
Because you can't do what you want to do.
Exactly. And that's the thing. It's just, yeah, like I said, it's being out. And, first of all, everybody always think that they're going to change someone. So someone will be like, someone can tell someone, like, I'm not looking to be in a relationship. I'm not looking to be monogamous. And then in their head, I'm going to put it in and they're going to just change. Like, no, that's not how that works. They already told you and they ain't going to look stupid.
Like, it's a consent thing.
Yeah.
That's like if someone says,
that's the perfect,
I don't want to have sex with you.
Right.
Don't be like, oh, well, I'm going to keep, okay, you said no, but I'm going to keep on trying to, like, heat you up so we can do it. That's still not how that works.
Right. Like, let's read the definition. Polyamory means having multiple romantic partners at the same time with the knowledge and consent of everyone involved. An open relationship is a relationship where the parties are free to take new partners. But the key in both of those things with the knowledge and consent of everyone involved. So it's like, yeah, like you said, like, of course, talking about that with your partner and having them actually agree to it, but then also the people that you are messing around with out, in your, they have a right to know too. Like, okay, this is what's going on. In our relationship we have a blah blah blah.
Yeah, like again, you just it's so hard. Y'all so close to fast to be open.
What is that noise?
I don't know. It's like motorcycles.
Okay. Yeah,
but like y'all so open. Be open.
Yeah, like it's just.
I just don't understand. Cause right. I think it's like it's such a I can't think of the word for it, but maybe because it's such a thing where people always believe that someone's not into it. It's like, okay, I'm going to be silent about
That's
it.
That's what it is.
And it's like just don't do that.
It's 2022. Like, so many people are open as far as certain things. So it's just...
I think it's a fear of rejection. Because if you go to somebody and say, hey, I want multiple partners, they say no. It's like, oh, I can't find nobody. It's like, or find somebody who wants it, but then it's extra work.
Right.
It's a couple extra steps to find somebody who really wants to be open.
Right.
And it's like, oh, well, it's like, yeah, just tell them.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. But do you have a rant?
I have a rant for today.
Let's hear it.
All right, so do we know? No, not you getting comfortable. Okay.
Why not? Because I'm listening to your rant.
Mm-hmm. So we know Zaya Wade, right?
Yeah, I thought we were talking about the other thing.
Oh wait, what are we talking about?
Yeah, we were talking about that pitiful man.
Oh God! Oh yeah! Oh God! Okay, wait a minute. I wonder how the audio is gonna be. Can I play that?
Yeah, I think you can.
I wonder how the audio is gonna be on that. I just want to play a certain clip from some man who hasn't been relevant since I was in diapers. Where is this post? Okay, so I'll be next week because tried it. Oh my God! Now where's the post? I just said it. Hold on, everybody. Now, hold on. Okay. So this is a post by.
When on my gay walk, a heavyweight, a heavier guy, was walking down the sidewalk in opposite direction, and he was walking his dog, and he was like, "Hey, how are you?" And looking at me, and I look around like, "What? Who are you talking to?" And he's like, "Yeah, what's going on?" I started talking to me, and I was like, what about me says that I'd want to fuck a fat guy?
Oh my God.
Wait, what about me says that?
How did you jump to that conclusion?
Because he said, how's your day?
How's your day? Maybe it's just like,
normally
hey,
I love the attention. I'm so sensitive about the weight thing. And then when I saw the fat guy hitting on me, then I thought, oh my God, you think you have a shot now because I'm fat.
He thinks you're one of his own. I think so too. I mean, you went over 200. That qualifies you.
So Megan's daughter is 16.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Stop. Okay.
It's just horrible.
Okay, so if we don't know who that voice is, because no one would know who that voice is, because again, he's not been relevant since men were out here wearing 7 times tall tees. So that is Jeff Lewis. If you don't know the name, again, how would you know that? Jeffrey Thomas Lewis. He was on, what was the show called? I already don't care. Flipping Out. He was on the show Flipping Out with Jeff Lewis. He is an interior designer with a horrible attitude, a horrible face, and horrible personality. He looks like the most generic white man that I've ever seen in my life, and I just don't like him. So that was a clip from his podcast that was reposted up on TikTok, and the fat phobia just jumped out, huh? It just jumped straight out, huh? Mm-hmm. So some heavier set man walked over, said, "Hey, how's your day going?" Your mind immediately went into, he wants to have sex with me, and now I have to let this fat man down. What? Because how dare he, in his fatness, talk to me? Jeff Lewis, you haven't been relevant in how many years? Shut up.
Right.
Shut up. And you know what? I don't even care, because he ran to social media, because I know a lot of his show had kind of been resurfacing and been showing exactly how bad of a person he was.
Right.
You know, how rude he was, how, like, slightly racist he was. Like, a lot of his little tone was, like, a little problematic.
Right.
You know, he came back to social media like, I've changed, and, oh, that was so many years ago, and But here you are in a podcast, which is semi-recent.
Right.
Still being a horrible person. Who said anything? What is up with this whole dislike and hatred of fat bodies that everyone... And it pisses me off. Me being someone who's a little bit more heavier set, it pisses me off because we get that all the time. Where, like, you just be trying to, like, not even trying to talk to somebody, but being like, oh, hey, how's your day going? Or if you, hey, you know, you got something on your shoe, and if the first thing is like, oh, I'm not attracted to you. Okay, I wasn't asking. You know, he could have been saying, hey, how's your day going in general.
Like,
he could just be
you
having
never
a conversation.
Met a nice person who, like, speaks to people. Like, I go to places all the time where everyone speaks. And everyone trying to sleep with everybody.
Yeah, like,
first of all.
you just say hello.
Right.
You know,
right.
and it's like, oh my God. And you see this so much, like, I see this a lot, even in public, when, like, there's just someone who's overweight just living their life. And, like, you know, it's a fear for me going into new situations alone just because, like, I'm so used to walking into a place and hearing snickers. Like, you know, the little giggle, the little, because I'm heavier set, you know. Right. And I've been used to that since I was a child. Right. So I hate going to different places because I know that someone's going to look at me and have that kind of concept. Or if I go to somewhere to eat by myself, that's the first thing that's going to come out of someone's mouth is, you know, or whatever they're thinking is because of the weight thing. And it irritates me. And it's like, this is why we can never find anything or find anybody, because people like you just immediately are so disrespectful to people who are just trying to live their life. Right. This man was just walking down the street with his dog and be like, oh, hey, how's it going? And you're just like, how dare you talk to me, fat man? Fuck you, Jeff Lewis. Right. And everything, your dog, your partner, your household, you're like, everything about you sucks. Right. Your TV show is horrible. I'm so glad that nobody talks to you from that TV show. You should have had a television show. You are so pointless to life. My God. Seriously.
Whoa.
Ugh. Like, ugh. What did we do?
So horrible.
What did we do?
People like that are so super. And then one of the parts that he said, he was like, because, you know, I'm very sensitive about my weight thing and all stuff. So I'm like, once again, like, you are taking your personal issues and lashing out at other people in a horrible way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that sounds like you have, like, body image things that you need to work through for yourself. Like,
and then my thing, even when he was like, oh, even with the little giggling bitches in the back, telling them, well, you did get over 200. Over 200 pounds? That's not like that heavy either. Relax, everybody.
Right.
Like if you want everyone to be 100 pounds, I'm sorry, am I 13? The fuck? What? Oh, it just makes me angry because, like, people be out here living their life like Lizzo, who's an amazingly talented woman, and the first thing y'all come at her about is her weight when she's out there doing what y'all wish y'all could do. Y'all wish you could go out there and sing a song and then also play a flute and also dance. You wish someone cared about you the way people care about Lizzo. You wish your comment section looked like hers some days when they talk about, okay, sometimes she be out there trying with her. Lizzo, please put on a pair of pants. Why are you in a thong going on with a jet, girl?
You go up here. Like up here.
Like a pair of pants. Girl, some tights maybe. Like, what's going on?
You can have some cutouts, but at least a pair of pants.
Yeah, like, Jesus. Get it like, I don't know, something. Some fishnets, girl. Oh, she's got bare ass on this jet plane. But, like, it'd be like people who just aren't doing anything, and as soon as they get heavier set or fat, everyone loses their damn mind. And it's like, ugh. What's wrong with y'all?
It's horrible. It really is horrible.
Get a life. Get a hobby.
Get a life. A hobby.
Something. Oh my God.
Well,
we're
coming down to the end.
Hopefully, if Jeff Lewis's career in life.
Goodbye for now.
No, we're not doing that. Anyway, loud ass snacks. Ew. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Please like us on Instagram.
I'm giving you
Oh,
background
okay.
beat.
Thank you. Instagrams, social media, YouTube. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify. We love you. Everyone there, even your fat bodies.
It's been great
Oh,
to chat and say. How'd that song go? Anyway, goodbye.
I don't know. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Because I don't know what you were trying.